This is a little different video from what we've been doing. This is a commercial shoot, I guess you'd say. Well, it's a prom photography session, basically. Here's our equipment all ready to load in. There's our background set up and a desk that's ready for us to work at. We're going to set up the lights. I got a power pack, 2400 watt seconds, a couple of heads, some soft boxes. Setting up the softbox, a 36-inch Larson portable softbox. It's pretty handy. I've had this one for years. It works very well. It's very portable. It takes a little while to set up. You want to watch you don't poke your eyes out on the rods when you're setting it up too. It's easy, it's light, moves around quickly. Going to use a 3-foot by 4-foot softbox here. This one has got some fiberglass rods, tent rods sort of things. It's a little bit harder to set up. Pretty solid and substantial, though. It's a light dome. I've had that one for probably 30 years too. I'm checking the light reading here. We like to keep our exposure within about 1/10 of a stop. And I use the color patches to make sure we get a good color balance on any location. This will generate a profile for your camera for exactly the lighting situation that you're working with. It's the Passport set of color patches, and it works with Passport software. Our laptop is set up. I've got the radio control unit on top of the camera. I'm using a wide-angle lens, a zoom lens. The laptop is set up with an external hard drive ready to save everything, so we make sure we have 3 copies of every file that we shoot. I put a mat over top of the cables for the lights so people can't trip or step on the wires, get hurt in any way. Got to make sure you keep everything safe. There's our background, it's ready. We're just waiting for the people to come in now. There's our first couple, and the people just keep coming. It was a wonderful evening. The people are really, really nice at this school. They're the nicest people I've ever worked with, I think, or among the nicest. Let's not insult anybody. We had such a good time. People are polite, they pose quickly and interestingly, nicely dressed. It was just a lot of fun. Wonderful evening. No problem at all. There was like 4 police there, and they came over and talked to me after and said it's always so much nicer when they're not drinking. And I said, oh, it sure is. We had a wonderful evening. It was a great prom. Just look how everybody gets along. It's just amazing. It was so much fun. Great people. More people, different groups. Everybody seems to have their pose in mind when they come in. Thing worked out very well. Great food. Look at the food they had here. It was just wonderful. We got to have a little snack there too. Now we're back in the office. My materials arrived. I had a cartridge flashing low, so I ordered a couple ink cartridges so we'd be ready for this, and a roll of paper. Well, I put a roll of glossy paper in the printer, and the printer's getting ready. It's doing its little boot up thing. And that's what it's all about, watching the prints come off the printer. It's going to be a beautiful job. Everything looks just great. I think our next video will be on conventional photography. We'll just have to wait and see. Thanks for visiting.